Recently, RAM prices have been through the roof, and it's getting harder than ever to build a good, affordable PC in 2026 with decent FPS. But today, I'm going to show you how anyone can build a gaming-ready PC for just $500. The first thing on our list is the GPU. Graphics card prices have been skyrocketing lately, and finding a decent one without breaking the bank is tough. That's where the AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT comes in. This card has incredible price to performance, and you can easily pick one up used on eBay for around $130 to $140. It features 8 gigabytes of VRAM, which is plenty to crush 1080p gaming. We're talking high FPS in massive titles like Cyberpunk 2077, Fortnite, and Minecraft, all on a card that costs less than a couple of modern DDR5 RAM sticks right now. Now, because you're buying this used on eBay, just make sure to buy from a highly rated seller so you don't get stuck with a dead card. Also, keep in mind that this thing loves power, so you'll want to pair it with at least a 600-watt power supply. But once it's up and running, you can turn on AMD FSR in modern games to squeeze out even more free performance. It's a total budget beast. Next up, we need a CPU that won't bottleneck our RX 5700 XT, but also keeps us well under our $500 budget. For that, we are going with the AMD Ryzen 5 5500. You can find this brand new for around $90, or used on eBay for closer to $70 to $75. For that price, you get 6 cores and 12 threads of Zen 3 performance. It is an absolute steal for a budget gaming rig. Now, there are two massive reasons why this chip is perfect for 2026. First, it comes with the Wraith Stealth Cooler right in the box, which saves us an extra $20 to $30 since we don't need to buy an aftermarket cooler. Second, and most importantly for this year, it runs on the AM4 platform and uses DDR4 RAM. With DDR5 prices skyrocketing right now, sticking with ultra-affordable DDR4 is the absolute secret weapon to keeping this entire build under $500 without sacrificing your frame rates. Let's talk a bit more about what the Ryzen 5 5500 actually does for your system performance-wise. Even though it's incredibly cheap, you aren't sacrificing smooth gameplay. Performance-wise, the Ryzen 5 5500 is incredibly power efficient. It only draws 65 watts, which means it runs cool. But the real win for budget gamers is the multitasking. Thanks to its 6 cores and 12 threads, this chip doesn't choke when you have multiple things open. You can easily play your favorite game while having Discord open, to chat with friends and Spotify streaming music in the background without experiencing any annoying stutters or lag. Now let's tie this entire system together, starting with the motherboard. To stay strictly under budget, we are targeting an A520M or a B450M micro ATX motherboard. You can easily find these brand new online for about $50 to $70 from brands like Gigabyte or Asus. While they don't have flashy RGB, they offer stable VRMs and a PCIe 4.0 or 3.0 slot, which is all our Ryzen 5 5500 and RX 50700 XT need to communicate at full speed. One major thing to watch out for here: budget motherboards like these usually do not come with built-in Wi-Fi. If you aren't plugging directly into your router with an Ethernet cable, you will need to spend an extra $15 on a PCIe Wi-Fi card or a USB Wi-Fi dongle to get online. Keep that in mind when ordering your parts. Next is the RAM, and this is where our secret weapon comes into play. As I said, DDR5 prices are rough right now, but because our platform supports DDR4, we can steal a massive win. We are picking up a 16 gigabyte kit of DDR4, RAM clocked at 3200 megahertz for just $70. 16 gigabytes is still the absolute sweet spot for mid-tier gaming in 2026. It allows you to run high texture packs and background apps without hitting a stuttering bottleneck. For storage, mechanical hard drives are dead for gaming. Do not buy one. Instead, we are allocating $55 for a 500 gigabyte nvme .2 SSD. Brands like Silicon Power or Team Group offer blazing fast read and write speeds here. This plugs directly into the motherboard, ensuring your Windows boot time is under 10 seconds, and open-world games load instantly. To supply clean power to these parts, we need a reliable power supply. Never buy a cheap, unbranded PSU, or your PC might literally catch fire. We are spending $50 to $60 on a 600-watt or 650-watt 80-plus bronze certified unit from a trusted company like EVGA, Corsair, or Thermaltake. This gives our power-hungry GPU plenty of safe headroom. Finally, the case. Just grab any budget-friendly micro ATX tower for around $45. Make sure it has a couple pre-installed fans. This keeps fresh air flowing over your components so they never thermal throttle. And there you have it. $500 build, 1080p beast. Sub for benchmarks.